Hey, today I want to talk about masculinity and how I approach masculinity and how my approach differs from the manosphere red pill, black pill that is marketed to today's youth. So, some people might wonder, why would I have anything to say on it? So I fit several of the monikers of the traditional stereotype. I am 6'11". I have a powerlifter type workout routine. For those who don't know the difference between powerlifter and bodybuilder, powerlifter tends to work in sets, while a bodybuilder tends to work to what they call finish, which means that you literally can't do anything more. And as a result, bodybuilders tend to be larger and bulkier, and powerlifters tend to be denser and slimmer. So I am 6'11", powerlifter build type. I tend to talk pretty slow and deep, and I'm also fairly calm in almost any situation. I'm very, very good with tools, meaning that I have a lot of expertise, and I tend to do things with my hands, and I tend to do things myself. I'm fairly minimalistic. I tend to like things that are, this is like a Norse mythology dragon necklace. I tend to wear colors that are black, white, and gray. Very logical, very utilitarian clothing. And I would say that the biggest defining factor of masculinity is the fact that I am very, very confident in who I am, what I do, and how I approach life. I believe that this is literally the defining factor of the difference between a masculine man and a follower, which the red pill and red sphere kind of tend to paint as like these generic wolf terms, like alpha, beta, and all that. And beta would be someone who lets other people tell them how to act. I mentioned in one of my past videos that I would let my kid decide who he is, and I would give him very static and literal definitions to his questions and then let him choose. I believe that this is an incredible approach to life, and I think that it's one of the defining features of real masculinity versus media promoted. Who you are is amazing. Listen to the music you want to listen to. Wear your clothes the way you want to wear them. The most powerful thing that is masculine about anybody is confidence. You know what you want and you go get it. You don't let other people tell you what to do. You don't let them tell you how to live your life. That's masculine. That's the ability to be a leader and to lead other people. Don't let other people tell you how to live. Don't let other people tell you how to dress, how to approach life, how to fix something. Take the viewpoints that you are given, look through them, and figure out for yourself, am I proud that I do this way? Does this make me feel good? Somebody made a comment about the mold of masculinity. Mold implies that you are trying to fit yourself into a checklist. You are trying to let other people tell you what the mold is. If you are masculine, you are the mold maker. Stop trying to fit yourself into some sort of checklist. That's ridiculous. Somebody made a comment on one of my things, one of my threads, that he said, if you're a grown man, would you wear a dress as a 6'11" man? My answer to him was completely honest, and I would back it up. I said, if it was my daughter and she wanted me to, I would. Now, obviously, I'd be like, is this like a one-time thing? Is this going to be like a big thing? But my pride comes, my children come before my pride. And to an extent, my duo, though, that's a little bit less questionable. Your children are your world. They are the people who can destroy your pride, because They are literally part of you. They are what you leave behind on this world, and you need to step up for them. Which is another thing that I believe masculinity is hugely a part of. Children, and finding a partner that you are genuinely proud of and happy to be with. And I think a lot of the internet today promotes feminine traits as bad, manipulative, or games. The only thing that I will say to that, and I said this in another way, but I was a little bit mean about it. If you are not attracted to how females act consistently, then you're just not attracted to female traits. You're just not attracted to femininity. This is a real thing. The fact that my girl has some points where she is more reactive is actively battery filling for me. My calm, my desire to fix things wraps around that and loves it so much. If you think that your girl is playing games and you can't figure it out, work on it. Listen to her. Watch videos about how women think. The difference between you and people who do make it work is that they made the effort. That's it. I also mentioned if my son was having some sort of identity level, I would actually put my pride behind that. I would wear a dress. I would go all the way to the worst possible thing. I would wear a mini skirt and a teeny top, and I would go to that school, and I would try to recruit the dads on my street, and I would tell them my son is being bullied. He is being told what he can and can't think. He can and can't feel. Now, I promise you, if they are good dads, if they are good men, they will all get in a dress, and we will all go to that school. We will walk up to that bully and say, "You got a problem with men in dresses?" And I promise you, when it's not a 90-pound, 13-year-old boy, that bully's going to get scared. You might see this as bullying, but we're not doing anything, but we're showing this guy solidarity, supporting people for their viewpoint, being confident, and raising people up instead of pushing them down is true masculinity. It is actually what makes that attractive and what you bring to the world that it doesn't already have. That's it. Be you. Bring yourself to the world and show the world how amazing you are. Okay? Don't let someone else dictate your life. Confidence is what you need. Anyway, that's all for today. Have a wonderful day and take care, please.